Wow.
Look at that! Look at this little guy. Looks like the green leaves coming in here. Everything else is still brown. This makes me happy. There's a very angry bumblebee. I did it. I cleaned. I do this almost every week. Oh my gosh. Just because the hedge is changing right now. And if I just swipe it all away, it's just gonna be blown back onto the patio. So I try to collect some leaves and put them in our bio trash. Yeah, and we don't really have a garden or anything. Oh, my favorite bird is back. You probably have seen her a few times. I call her Monica, and she's really busy right now. Feeding her babies, I assume. I think she's a bit suspicious of me right now. But yeah, she's been busy because her little nest is up here, like right there. And the magpies have discovered it. The magpies are really evil, and from what I learned, they try, there she goes, they try to steal the eggs and the babies, so yeah, I don't like them. And yeah, hay fevers are going strong, so I'm going back inside because that's been enough yard work. So just around the block?
Yeah, I have like...
Hey! So we just came from a walk, just a very short one, because Curtis is on a call right now. That's why I went to the bedroom. I'm gonna do some more work from here, and maybe read a little bit. It's been kind of slow day. Usually in the beginning of the day I have a ton of work and I have lots of emails to answer and requests to answer, things like that. And then later on in the day it calms down a little bit because I did the majority of my work. So now it's a bit more slow. I've been outside, I've done some patio yard work, and my allergies are just so bad today. So that's why our walk was also quite short. I think we went outside for like 10 minutes. My eyes are killing me. So I've always had allergies all my life, but it's been especially hard on me this year. So yeah, I'm back inside. It's pretty crazy. We just saw a tram go by and everybody inside had masks on, which I'm very happy about. So there's a masks are mandatory now if you use public transport, and I wish they would also do that for grocery stores. We wear masks anyway, but I would say only 50% of people wear masks in grocery shops, and yeah, I prefer everybody had to do that. So yeah, it's mandatory from today. It's Monday, April 27th, I believe. So I don't know how long this rule will be instated, but for the foreseeable future, I guess. Crazy, they want to open some shops again, so small shops. So not big chain stores, but like independent shops they want to open again, which I like, because then all these people that have these stores, they can go back to work, and you know, they lost so much income, and lots of them are facing really like a lot of hardship right now because of that. At the same time, I'm thinking, I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish they would just make everybody stay inside for another month and be like, you can't go outside, you can't go to the park, like, because there's a park next to our house and there's so many people and there are benches and 4 or 5 people sit together in groups, and you can tell they're not family members, they're not related, they just meet up and hang out. And once a week I meet with my friend Anna, but we sit 2 meters apart, or we walk 2 meters apart. I don't see anybody else but her, and I like rarely go outside. Like, I go on walks, but I don't go into shops really. Once a week we go grocery shopping, which I know is a risk, but other than that we don't have contact. I don't meet anybody. She doesn't really meet many people. I know she's going back to work, to the lab, so we'll have to see if I can keep seeing her like this. My boyfriend sees nothing but nothing. He sees no one but me, so we really obeying by the rules. But when I see other people not doing that, I get really frustrated. So whenever I look out of the window, I see a park with a ton of people, and I'm thinking, it's just gonna, I can see that second wave of infections coming, because people just don't care. The weather is nice, people want to be outside. I understand that, but I wish they would just know that if you would do this correctly and just do it right the first time, then all of this is going to be over much faster. So it makes me feel kind of helpless when I see that people don't care, that they let their kids play outside in huge groups in the park. There's no physical distance between them, or even the adults. So yeah, it's extremely frustrating and annoying, and it goes against everything that I do and believe. Like, I very much obey the rules in most areas in my life. Like, if someone says you can't do that, it's against the law, like, I won't do it. So yeah. Also, especially with they want to enforce the mask on the public transport, like I mentioned, but there are no fines if you don't do it. So it's a rule to do it, but if you don't do it, there are no consequences. So I think there should be consequences, and people should be fined, because they're also giving away masks for free for people that can't afford them. So there really is no excuse not to wear them, besides like nothing, like believing this is all a hoax, I guess. So yeah, and I'm not just wearing it for myself, like, I'm wearing it for other people, of course, because I know it's not 100% like barrier at all, but if it helps me not getting other people sick, if I'm sick and I don't know, then I'm willing to do that. And as someone that's asthmatic, like, I know what the consequences could be if I get sick, or if someone else that's immunocompromised gets sick, and I don't want that to happen with me. And lots of people are very selfish, and you can see people protesting about all of this, and I have no patience for that at all. So yeah, they're lifting some of the restrictions, and we'll see how that'll go. I know that Germany is doing quite well when it comes to the numbers of infected people, and our numbers of recovered people are really promising. But we'll see how it'll develop in the next weeks if it'll stay like that with the restrictions being lifted. It's a weird time. I'm probably gonna go outside even less now because of allergy season, but yeah, so far we have been happy and healthy. We still coexist quite well together in this small space, and I'm glad that I can live with him, with Curtis. He's on a call right now, so probably hear that. Because even though it's hard sometimes to stay with someone literally 24/7, other thing that there's just only one other option, which would be being alone and not being with him, and imagining that is painful. So I'm glad that I'm in this position that we share an apartment and we can live together and support each other, and yeah, it's going really well. And I'll just go back to checking some emails, doing some work, and give him some space to work, and later I'll make some egg fried rice, I think, which is my plan anyway. So yeah, see you later. So I'm wearing my Montana State t-shirt. For those that don't know, I studied abroad in America a while ago, obviously. So I have a job now, I'm done with uni, but during my bachelor's I lived and well, worked actually, also worked at the university in Montana State University. My undergrad was in geology and paleontology, so obviously Montana is quite good when it comes to both of these things. So yeah, that's why I'm wearing that. Really like it. Reminds me of a really great time in my life. That was perfect. That was perfect.
No, that's something I'm proud about.
Many who work in infectious disease knew a pandemic like this.
This crow is showering. It's so cute. It's playing with the water. In the building chat, but it said like, yo, do we need to sign up for that? And I don't know if anyone answered that person.
But normally they just do it automatically. This is the first 1 or 2 years.
What you doing?
Make a reservation.
Signing off.
10. Yeah. As a matter of fact, 15.
What time is it?
Enough for everybody, and then a couple more too. Okay. Come on, let's celebrate.
Way too fucking late.
You can't swear on the video. have a freezer in this apartment, which is not ideal. So I make fresh coffee, keep it in the fridge, and then add cold, like oat milk on top of it. And this is how I make iced coffee. Woo! Staying there. Lunch. And it's just pretty. What do you want?
Maybe it's taken there.
What?
Are you gonna give me a haircut?
Tomorrow?
Today?
No.
No? I have to do it myself?
No, tomorrow I'll do it.
But I look like a fool. You're gonna leave me looking like a fool?
Yes. Only I can see it.
Filming me?
Yeah.
Oh.
There he goes. It's happening.
Again.